Whoa, what's going on? Tuesday, fired up.
I didn't want to
Welcome.
put your video up in case you were still rapping.
Yes. Well, welcome. Fired up, Lisa.
Fired up. I apologize if I am quite nasally today. I am not feeling well.
Well, that's okay. We're gonna get you out of here in a few. It has been a whirlwind of a day. Again, there is a lot going on. We're fired up about plenty of things. Some things I will wish I could talk about right now, but we will.
Soon?
We will soon. We will soon. I'm gonna be missing from your world tomorrow, probably Thursday, probably Friday. There's just gonna be no time.
It's okay. That's
I
why
mean,
we're
listen,
gonna have
if
hosts, guest hosts.
we got to get some guest hosts going, I know Josh is gonna do it. I know Jeff is gonna do it. So if you're interested in taking over a Fired Up Live to talk about whatever you're fired up about in your world, now's the opportunity. So, we have anybody jumping in yet? It's an interesting time again for us to be on here. Um, if you're here, let us know in the comments what you're fired up about today. If you're watching the replay, thank you for joining us. So, listen, I posted earlier or last night or something. What did I post about? That's the question.
We just wrote it out.
We did. Curiosity can lead to success in business.
That is the topic at hand.
That's something. Curiosity can lead to business success. Okay. That's not easy to say. And I don't know. I was just last night I was thinking all kinds of different things of what's led me to this point. And I'm saying, definitely dream big. There's a lot of dreaming always going on in my brain, envisioning things. It goes back to when I was a little kid, by the way. And I might have talked about this already on a live, but nevertheless, used to lay in bed with my mom when I was like 4, 5, 6, 7 years old, over right here in town, on 17th Street and Kennedy Boulevard, in a little mini baby apartment. And we used to dream, and we weren't dreaming so big as far as business or anything. We were dreaming like, man, one day we're gonna have a house with a yard and a pool, and we used to dream about all these things.
Aw.
And we dreamt and we planned. We had summer. We had laying there talking about summer days that never even existed yet. We were just talking about them and how they would look, and traveling to Disney World and seeing all these different places. We would dream about it. These were dreams because very, very, my family was very poor. We had, we didn't have much until one day, not to get into the whole thing, but the whole thing with my father, where he one day decided enough was enough. He wasn't going to be told by anybody what his success was going to look like in life, and he took the leap into the entrepreneurial world, and here we are today. But talking about dreaming, it goes back far for me. Are you a dreamer?
Oh, very much so.
Are you a big dreamer?
I'm a big dreamer. I'm a daydreamer.
Yeah, you're a daydream believer.
I sure am.
And I am too. And I think it's important in business that we keep dreaming. And if you're looking, we're always kind of, I think I'm curious. I'm searching online. I'm looking through different things when it pertains to business. And, I'm looking, I'm always looking for what's going on, what's next, what's coming. I want to stay, I feel like I want to stay ahead of things. And I think that keeps me, thinking of the next steps and the next things. And when you're doing those things and you're putting yourself out there, sometimes things, there's definitely luck. I think there's luck involved in life. Sometimes you're just timing is right and you're lucky. You hit at the right time. So when you're curious and you're out there and you're dreaming, pay attention to the signs. If something hits you in your face and you're like, man, this is a sign. I got to reach out to this person. I got to find out what's going on. Don't stop. Don't stop yourself. Don't hold yourself back. Don't have a fear of or tell yourself, like, don't talk yourself out of things, really. Don't talk yourself. You know how easy it is to talk. I talk myself out of the gym every day. I mean, do you know how easy it is to talk yourself out of things? When opportunities and different things present themselves, when you're out there working and hustling and doing things, there's going to be aha moments. You got to pay attention for them. You got to look for them. You might miss some. I'm sure I've missed many, but some of them I didn't. And this most recent one, which is kind of creating all this craziness in my world right now, happened really And it's not necessarily that I was looking, but this is something that I've definitely spoken about, talked about,
Yep.
spoke it. Maybe I spoke this into existence. I don't know. But the dream became a reality. And now we're going to continue to build and grow here with Maliki Parts and Service. And that's an announcement I can't wait to make. We're gonna sit down and talk about it this week on how we're gonna present it to the world, to the industry, and get people gasping in their chairs across the nation. Some people have already been notified. We have let some people know, but there's a big announcement coming, and I really look at this as, putting it goes back to the digital branding. It goes back to the digital media. It goes back to putting yourself out there. It goes back to being curious. It goes back to answering the call. It goes back to pressing that send on those messages and emails, and it goes back to answering the phone when it rings and calling people back and doing all these little simple things that you might say, I'm not going to call this guy back. Make the call. You just don't know what might accumulate from that conversation. It might be nothing. It might lead you to another conversation that is something. But if you're not doing these things, you're not staying curious, you're not using your imagination, stay imaginative. Keep building all that. Like I'm always imagining things, crazy things. I mean, we sit in this room and create weird stuff. Sometimes it turns into cool stuff.
And actually, you know what? I meant to tell you this. Since we're on the topic of dreams and stuff, and Taz just commented in it and reminded me of a dream I had this weekend with you in it.
Yes.
Okay, so Taz says you starting that pizza shop finally. So let me
dollar slices.
I'm gonna piggyback off of that. This weekend I woke up from a dream and I looked at my husband and I was like, this could either be a great idea or just an absolutely ridiculous idea. So I said, Rich and I started a business together. It was a pizzeria. But
Hey.
instead of pizza, it was pizza cookies. So small cookie sized pizzas and the fillings were all inside. So my husband goes, you mean just calzones? And I was like, no, pizza cookies.
That's interesting.
And yeah, so very strange dream.
Little mini pizza cookies.
Yeah, and also in my dream, you were very stressed out. You were very stressed.
We got to get these cookies out. What are we gonna do?
Mostly because the business was just overwhelmingly great that you were very stressed out about it.
Wow. Look at that.
So Taz says cookie calzones. I'm stealing that.
Cookie calzones.
I might when you have the test kitchen, I might have to play around and experiment with pizza cookies.
Oh yeah. And we're gonna definitely get I wanted to get a really cool pizza oven in here. It would be nice to have like a Mariforni in here.
Oh yeah.
Something like that. I've talked a little bit about with some people about that. I'm sure we could figure something out for that corner right there. Having a pizza oven right in that corner.
One day we'll own a pizzeria, Taz. Possibly.
We might do it. I have dreams about something else. It wasn't necessarily pizza. It was more along the lines of coffee. And I think I mentioned this. Did I mention this to you?
No,
it was.
You told me like a sandwich shop.
No, well, I don't know. Maybe I probably did that too. But I'm thinking along the lines of coffee. It would be quick grab and go stuff to eat, because it would be food too. And I envision, Turbo Chef or Mary Chef, powering the food that we make.
Okay.
So we could do quick food, good food quickly. And with the coffee shop, I was thinking of having every purchase or every single thing attached to something to promote and help the trades.
Gotcha.
Someone's going to probably steal this now. But I was thinking something like, I was even going to think of calling it charity coffee, where we're going to give to charity. It could be anything throughout the trades.
Someone is already doing it.
Someone's working on it now.
As you're talking about it.
Or trades. I would be calling it trades.
Oh, trades.
Trades coffee.
That's a good one.
So I've been thinking about this quite a bit lately, actually. And trades coffee, where we would actually just, like I said, every sale, every purchase, there's some kind of a percentage that goes into a fund where we're going to either get scholarships for technical schools for people. However, I don't know how we have to sit down and draw this out. I mean, this is just in my head, but it would be something to propel the trades and move that forward and get celebrities behind it, like Mike Rowe and different people, Jesse James, the Orange Shoppers, like anyone that's attached to anything that's building and working with your hands.
Hell yeah. So Taz says, I want a dawn to dusk pub, coffee to cocktails. And Evan
Oh,
agrees. And I think that's a fantastic idea. Mike Reed says, you should use the test kitchen. Some of the best minds in the business are here to help you set it up right.
hey, listen, we're already breaking ground, Mike. I'm being held up right now by City Hall,
Yeah.
and I have to get back over there, and I have to get some things ironed out with corporate seals being on this page and corporate seal on that page, and I don't know, just a bunch of stuff that I don't know. I have to figure out. So, but I have the contract to have everybody in place, and then I have my own team that's gonna do the installation of the actual equipment. So we're going to be putting some Royal Range in here. We got some Jurek combi ovens. We got Univex slicers. I got some Magali refrigeration. I mean, we're gonna be hooked up pretty good, and I think we're gonna be able to do some interesting things when we put our test kitchen creations videos series out. We'll be doing bringing customers in to see the equipment. Maybe they're interested in purchasing. So we're gonna be doing a lot of things. But man, right now that chaos of doing what we're doing here is definitely at the top of my list. So once that is set, because probably over the next couple of weeks, as we mentioned, I'm going to be on the move, and then we're right from being on the move, Arizona,
Yes.
Sofesa Conference. Josh Zolan and I taking the stage together. Lisa's going to be working on a very cool intro video.
Oh, yes. I was like, wait, what am I? There's, I thought you
Yeah.
meant all the other videos we're working on.
There's
but
so
yes.
many. There's a lot, but in this particular case, yes, the Sofesa intro video for Josh and I, and also our presentation. We got to get listen, PowerPoint. We'll put something up on the screen. I think we have to do that, but it'll just be good for bullet points for Josh and I to walk through these points. Um, Juggling a lot. Tomorrow is going to be crazy for me. But yeah, I'm excited to start the track and get going because I want to make the announcement. So
I think that we literally can't blink because the rest of the year is just gonna fly.
I know, and it sucks because this is my time of year. And last year with pandemic, I absolutely savored the moments and enjoyed it because life slowed down a little bit.
Yeah.
I mean, it was still busy, but it wasn't like this. And it slowed down. I got to really enjoy Halloween. I went to Spirit Halloween at least a half a dozen times. Every time we spent $300 every time we went. I got a big 7-foot it clown that's going out on my porch in the next few weeks. For those of you who don't know, Halloween's my favorite. And we're going to be doing a Halloween pumpkin carving competition for Fed Nation. We'll have to figure what the hell we're going to how are you going to figure all this out?
We don't even know what the prize is yet.
The prize is going to be a box of ice cream sandwiches.
That sounds great.
Yeah. So yeah, I mean, once we get back, it's like Halloween. It's gonna roll right into November, Thanksgiving, Christmas. I turn 40. Crazy. But listen, the whole point of this live was really just to tell you to keep dreaming, dream bigger, and don't lose your sense of curiosity or imagination. I don't care if you're 39, 40, or 50, it doesn't matter. You're alive. You got air in your lungs. You're living. You got to keep moving. Also, not to get into a whole other topic here, but before I take this down, 500 plus calls, Lisa, on the board.
Oh my God.
It's literally 500 plus.
Seriously?
Literally. There's 187 staggering right now on the unassigned between cooking, warewashing, refrigeration. That doesn't even include the 40 installs in the pipeline that we just can't get to because we're working on down equipment. And what do? I put stuff in place. They're following my lead, right? Down equipment takes precedence over a site survey. Sorry. Down equipment takes precedence over an install. I have to prioritize. And that means that all this stuff's got to happen before we can start fitting this stuff in to where we go. We're not doing installs on Mondays or Fridays. Ain't happening. Can't do it. We have a lot of equipment. We've done a lot of installs. We're working that list down. And I got a message, an email last night from a longtime industry friend, an industry veteran, looking for some assistance on It's not even a big install. It's it's kind of a plug and play type thing, refrigeration thing. Um, we're gonna ship it here. We gotta go take the old ones out, put the new ones in. He's like, listen, maybe 2 hours tops to do this, and that might be right. And I said, listen, I said, send it. Here's where you could send it to. I might not get to it for a month. Oh, I can't wait that long. You gotta do something. It's only right there. It's only 20 minutes from you, which I get. I get that. It's not about 20 minutes from me or an hour from me. It's about the people that I already have scheduled. We're doing calls. People are sending me out. Rich, you got to get that today. You got to get that. Okay, I get that today. Now I need a part that we don't stock. That call's still open now. I got to order it. I got to figure out how to schedule and get back to it. You know how hard it is to get back to a call at this moment in time? Because people just you got to get here, you got to get here, you got to get here. So we're diagnosing. We're doing first visit fixes where we can. But they're up. It's up and down with that. So I had to let them know we're gonna do our best. It might not be till sometime in October. I don't know.
Wow.
So I want to keep talking about it because people, I need the more eyes and ears that see and hear this, the better. Service companies are just really inundated right now. At least we are. And it's really, really challenging with 16, 15 guys, because we got guys down to handle all these calls. What do we do with them? I can't make these guys move any faster. They're all breaking their backs working hard. The one thing we are doing is we're looking to put Saturdays out there. I need mandatory Saturdays probably the next few weeks to knock these calls down because I have to do something. I can't do nothing, and I hope these guys understand that I'm not, we're not doing this because we want to overwork them or any of that stuff. I feel like we do give, ample time. You need time. People need time. They take it. But we need to step up. We need to do something. So we need to get at least 6, 7, 8 guys, if not the whole crew, going on the next Saturday after that, going back to these jobs with parts. Let's bang out 4. All of a sudden, 8 guys do 4 calls. It's 32 calls down.
Yeah.
Now we can start working these other calls into the mix. We got to do something. And that's how busy we are. And we're ready to hire. We're ready to hire another guy or 2 right now here in New Jersey. So if you know anyone, reach out.
I'm sure they're also looking for someone.
Yeah. So that's it. I mean, listen, this might be I don't know if I'm going to get to do Fired Up tomorrow.
I don't think so.
You never know. You never know. I might get crazy and sneak something in if I can, but if not, I'll see you when I see you. It'll be soon. We'll figure something out. And if not me, you'll see somebody getting fired up right here. So that's it. Keep dreaming, keep doing your thing. And that's it.
And hopefully we have some more fired up guest hosts that if you're interested, reach out to me. Would love to have you on. I will be there with you by your side, so it won't be just you alone. So don't worry, I got you. And we could just talk about some industry stuff, some fun stuff, whatever you want. But we'll keep fired up going.
Got to keep it going. All right. So before I leave, fedcon.com, go get your tickets. Go get your tickets. I'm thinking about this. Like before I go, I'm thinking about this in my head because I'm always thinking in my head. So thinking about how all this stuff is going on, right? And there's different things that I would normally want to go to. There's a service symposium for a manufacturer going on. I can't unplug. I can't leave.
Okay.
There is that FOMO thing, right? That fear of missing out. Like I'm not there, but my competition might be. Like I don't like that. I want to be where I need to be.
Okay.
But then we look at Cefesa. Like if I wasn't speaking at Cefesa, with all the stuff that's accumulated right now, I don't know if I would have been able to really make it because of what we have going on.
Of course. Yeah.
But I have commitments now, and we got to go. And I would never miss a Cefesa conference normally anyway. But this is just a crazy time with what we have going on here. So I'm saying to myself, man, but it's a good thing I'm going to be there, man, because I don't want anyone gaining on me. I want to be there. And that's kind of like when you look at any industry. It's not just this industry, any industry. If you're not in the room and your competition is, you have zero chance to be part of the conversation or control the conversation or control the narrative. you don't exist if you're not in the room. And that's how I really feel. And I feel that with FedCon, there's going to be different pieces of the industry, from reps and dealers to consultants to service companies. There's so many different pieces. There's going to be software companies, technology companies. If you're not there and your competition is, you're in trouble. Go to fedcon.com and be there. Don't have FOMO like I'm going to have at the 3 events or 4 events that I wanted to go to in October, November, and December. I'm going to come back around, though. I promise you that. But don't have that. Don't have that. Be there. Be part of the circle, the conversation, and things that are happening on the ground level in Fed Nation, the Food Equipment Digital Disruptors. Be part of it. Be there.
P.S. We will be dropping another keynote speaker, hopefully Friday. I think on Friday.
This is big.
It's going to be a big one.
This is a big one. This one is going to be with us on April 27th.
Yes.
He's going to kick the day off and get your blood flowing, get you up, get you thinking, get you rocking.
Get you rocking.
This is an experience, ladies and gentlemen, that we're putting together. The first one went down in Miami. It was amazing. And this time around, we got a little bit more experience with putting a conference on. So it's going to be bigger. It's going to be better. The food's going to be friggin' amazing. The venue's amazing. You're smack dab in the middle of Camelback Mountain in Scottsdale, Arizona. 200 golf courses within 4 minutes.
That's a lot.
They're all right there. Maybe not 200. Maybe
That sounded like a lot. 200?
There's 650 golf courses, I think, in the Scottsdale, Arizona area.
Really?
Yes.
That sounds like a made-up number.
Look it up. That's what the lady
Does
told me.
that include mini golf?
Maybe. But I'm telling you. So, Golf Heaven. We'll get you discounts via the Fed group. Lots of sponsorship opportunities. Big manufacturers signed up. We're talking today with someone else. Lisa's going to be talking with someone today about a couple of sponsorships. We have a couple of other ones in the works. So they're going to go. And boy, did you see that fired up booth? You saw it.
I saw it.
We were in it. We were in the fired up booth. You've never seen anything like this.
No. It's pretty
You've
awesome.
never seen anything like this. You're going to get to walk in this big room, this booth, and you're going to get fired up, and you're going to tell the world what you're fired up about. And it's going to be evergreen content. And we're going to be putting it out to the world because we're going to promote the trades. We're going to promote you. We're just going to promote on a high level. And it does. Being there also shows commitment to the next level, to what the food equipment industry is going to be. And it's all going down through digital, but we got to get together and we got to get content so we can put it out into the digital.
Exactly.
And we're going to do that. So don't have FOMO. Don't let your competition swoop in and be part of conversations that you're not. Get to fedcon.com, get your tickets, get your sponsorships. I'm excited. I can't wait to unveil this speaker on Friday. Until then, be well, be kind to each other, and I will see you as soon as I can see you.